my cat died. Get a senior cat. Edit, get multiple. Another edit. You are 70, you could easily live another 20 years BTW. I'm sorry about your baby. First, no one has any guarantees. If you have friends or family, ask them. Someone I know who is older asked me if I'd take their animals and if something happened. Second, you don't have to get a kitten. There are a ton of senior cats, some who came from homes where no one could take them in after their person passed away, who don't know what happened to their nice calm home, and lap and sofa, and they'd just like that back. Third, you can always foster. Especially if you're willing to foster older cats. There are always tons who are stressed and confused in the shelter and need a break to just be in a quiet house. Most big orgs I've fostered for the ASPCA and my local animal control give you everything you need to foster, food, litter, and they have in-house vets. Your cat was spared the stress of a final visit to the vet and passed peacefully at home sleeping near you. Sounds like an ideal way to go. Sorry to hear about your cat. I felt the same type of guilt and still do sometimes when mine died at the beginning of the year. I think about how he probably could have fared better with earlier vet care. Take comfort in the fact you gave him a good life. I think getting a pet as a senior is a great idea. They provide companionship, comfort. If you are worried about outliving them, perhaps try to put some plans in place for them in the event of your passing, so that you know that they will be cared for. Sorry for your loss. It sounds like your cat was not in distress and maybe passing at home in their comfortable surroundings was a blessing. I am roughly the same age. We lost our second golden retriever last October. I am still torn. Part of me misses him terribly and wants to replace him, but I also don't know if I can go through that pain again, and I also am concerned about a dog outliving me. There's no right answer. Or I should say, there is no wrong answer. You have to make the best choice for yourself. You had 2 cats, one living 80 and one living 21 years. That is amazing and proves you're an exceptional owner. You should feel no guilt, only pride. Those are very senior cats who lived long lives. You should be so proud. I do understand what you're saying and the guilt you feel. No words can undo that. I'm so sorry for your loss. But ask yourself, if someone else came to you and told you this same story, with both cats living till very old age, what would you say to them? I bet you would tell them they did the best possible and that their cats were very loved and happy. So please give yourself the grace you would give to anyone else. You know he was a happy boy. I'm so sorry for your loss. The pain of losing a furry friend is so hard. Please message me if you want to talk. I've been where you are. Rest in peace, kitty. I bet he lights that rainbow bridge up so bright. Your cat passed away peacefully at home without being stressed out by being put in a vehicle, taken to a vet, and being handled by strangers. It was a good way to go. When the time comes for your other cat, and you are concerned about it being in pain, consider a mobile vet where they come to your house. Reduces stress and anxiety for both of you. Please consider adopting an adult cat. They are so much harder to adopt out than kittens. You can enjoy your sunset years together. I'm sorry for your loss. I work in a senior living building, all over 65, and most have pets. There is nothing wrong with having a pet at any age. Just make sure that someone will be able to care for it in the event of your passing. I'm sorry for your loss. I know that is probably heartbreaking. I don't think you should feel guilty. I doubt the vet could have done anything at this point anyways. From the sound of it, you seem to have really cared for your cat, and I'm sure that they had a great life. You should definitely get more cats when you're ready. You would be able to give them such a better life than they would live at a shelter. If you feel like your heart is able to take another possible pet death, get an adult senior cat. They rarely get adopted and often die alone in a shelter. I'm so sorry. You can always foster for your local shelter. Give a kitty or 2 or more. Space to relax. You can also host a mama cat still nursing kittens until they are ready to be adopted. If you don't want to commit to fostering just yet, volunteer. Shelters always need a helping hand to clean, feed, and socialize. What a blessing that he passed near you, where he felt safe. You said he looked like he was sleeping, and that says to me that he went peacefully. I'm sorry for your loss. Losing a pet is a lot harder than some people realize. They are our family, especially for those of us who live alone. I don't know what you believe, but I find a lot of comfort in the story of the Rainbow Bridge. Seniors with pets have stronger mental health. Get them. Go to a shelter and adopt some older cats. Get 2 kittens. This way, you can enjoy them at all stages of life. If they outlive you, at least they'll have each other. If they don't, you had great years with 2 cats. When all my cats have passed, hopefully a long time from now, I'd like to foster kittens from time to time. Future advice: I've been told it better. for pets to die peacefully with you rather than a vet if you can afford it, though I hope I don't sound insensitive. Don't feel super guilty though the cat was in a peaceful environment before passing. I'm so sorry. I wish I had let you my last kitty pass at home. There really isn't ever the perfect ending. And they knew all of their lives that they were yours. Please be gentle to yourself. Go get a cat. Even if you outlive your buddy, at least they will be out of a shelter and in a loving home. That's all they need. I'm sorry that your cats have passed away. I know how important pets are. They are a part of your family. If you're worried about your new cats outliving you, why don't you consider senior cats? There's always plenty needing rehumming that are older. People tend to go for younger cats or kittens overlook the older ones.